guys, it's Black Red from 287 and welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna talk about stats, we're gonna talk about fights, we're gonna talk about reports. So I have been asked on my PN by a player to do a kind of explanation about how this really works and how to look to those reports, fighting reports. So we're gonna do a quick view on this. Maybe the old players will not need this video because I guess you guys know very well how it works, but maybe it's gonna help the new players. So let's do it. So I'm gonna take a report from a Marauder. I'm gonna take this one because there's the dragon, so I can also talk about the dragon. Okay, so here we have the XP that you win. Of course, mines are maxed, they're not gonna win anything. And there we have here, so you can see the power loss. So I have nothing because of course the Marauders are too weak for me. So you see the kills, you see the fallen units. So what's fallen units? The fallen units actually will be only if you are doing key E or eating castles on the stage, because it's the only way to really lose troops. That because fallen units, it's that the units are really dead, like they really die. You can't heal them. You only can take them back with the candles every Monday, but they are dead. But of course, the only way to lose, because in Eden the troops don't really die. They just get heavy injured, but they are not dead. So this is only when you're doing eating castles. I guess it's the only way to really lose troops, because even if you hit tiles, for example, on the exchange zone for key E, they're not gonna die. So then you have EV injuries. So it's actually right in here. So EV wounded units require recovery from the hospital. So they're gonna go to the hospital, you can heal them back. Then we have minor injuries. So lightly wounded troops cannot fight, but they will immediately recover when returned to the castle. So they're gonna like heal themselves. You don't need to heal them. And then you have the troops who survived. Right. Okay, this is the main page. So let's go to the second page. So you have the same things here. You can see your equipment. And then we're gonna watch very fast here. So I have my dragon. You can see the kills that your dragon did. And then you can see the stats of your hero. So you're gonna see how much skills she used for Rosen in the battle. So how much skills they use and how much kills they did with their skills. Okay, so this is the kills with the skills. And then you have unit defeated. So this is the kills that you're gonna do with your basic attacks. So it's gonna be the hit that your line of troop gonna do. So this is the kills from basic attacks only. Then fallen units, so EV injuries, minor injuries, so I already explained, and survived. So this is really gonna only talk about this squad. And then so you have the same. You can see that for Farah also she do more kills with her skills than with the troops. And then we have Sendiata. Well, actually curious that my Farah did so much kills. Yeah, but of course this is against Marauder, so they just die simply. You just touch them, they're gonna die. And that's it. Well, it's gonna be the same for all the heroes. So what is really important to watch here, of course, if you know the heroes, you're not gonna need, but you can know what the source of the damage come. If they come more for basic attacks or if they come more for skill attacks for your hero. So this is going to be important when you're going to watch for the stats. So we're going to go now for those stats. So here you can see the classical things, the equipment, the dragon, and then we're going to go to the stats. So here we have the might. So the might, it's going to be the damage that's gonna do your basic attacks. Okay, it's gonna be the attack that the troop gonna launch. This is called might. So the damage come from the might. Then you have the resistance. So of course this is going to be the resistance against the basic attacks. So it's going to be only for basic attacks. It's not a global resistance. It's really resistance for the attacks from the troops. So the basic attacks. Then we have the tactical might, and it's explained, affect the damage dealt by skills. So this is going to be the damage made from your skills. Okay, so the skills that your hero going to launch is going to do damage, going to be here. This is going to increase your skill damage. Then we're going to go for the tactical resistance. So this also going to be the resistance against the skills. So against skills only. So affected damage taken from skills. Then we have HP. So HP basically going to be the health of your troops. So obviously more health they have, more hard it's going to be to kill them. So very important stat. And then we have combat speed. So I know that some players think that combat speed it's about the speed of your troops to hit, but no, it's really not. So because the troops this fight in this game, it's about turn per turn. So all the troops gonna attack the same, but the combat speed, it's just to tell you who's gonna attack first. If you have a better combat speed than your opponent, you're gonna attack first. So it's super important in some, well, it's always better to attack first, of course, but it's gonna be even more important if you have heroes who apply statues, because if you can throw a silence or a confusion on a damaged hero, he's not going to be able to attack in the first or second round, which is really important for example, this legion that I'm playing right now with Sendiata, because it's a burst damage legion. So this is going to be super strong against it. So the combat speed is super important. It's really better. It's like when it's in a fight, in a street fight, the guy who's going to throw the first punch, of course, gonna always have the advantage, because if he's gonna do a big hit on the opponent, he's gonna have the advantage. It's actually the same. And then the last, we have damage. So what's actually damage? Damage, it's actually a percent that's gonna work for all the damage that you're gonna deal. So it's gonna increase the damage of your might and on also your tactical might. So this is gonna increase all the damage. So I already talked about those stats, but I'm gonna do a fast talk about. So obviously the most important stat here is HP. So HP is really the biggest important stat, because it is gonna make your troops to be more resistant. And it's really super powerful. It's really the best stat in the game. And also the damage is one of the strongest one in the game. The only thing is that damage, you can't really upgrade it a lot. That's why I think HP is more important, because damage, you don't have a lot of options to increase your damage actually. And HP you have. So HP, damage, really strong stats. Then we have tactical might, of course, and then tactical resistance, because when you're going to watch your reports, you're going to see that the skills almost all the time with all the heroes going to do more damage than the basic attacks. So this stat is really more important than the might. And of course, in the last, we have the might and the defense. Okay, combat speed, it's different because it's not going to influence in your damage. So it's kind of something apart, but it's super important to have. But if you're slow and don't have a lot of combat speed, but your troops are super tanky and do super damage, big damage, you're gonna always have more chances to win. But it's still an important stat. So now we're gonna analyze how you can increase your might. I'm not gonna do them all because it's gonna be almost every the same. But the might is the one you can increase the most with most of things. Okay, so we're gonna start with alliance technology. So alliance technology is the technology of your islands. You know, the things that you need to give donations. This gonna increase the stats of your alliance. So when you're in alliance, you're gonna benefit from this. So this is not really you who can change it. I mean, you can, because you're gonna be donating for the alliance. So it's really super important to always give to the alliance the donations all the time. So it's going to increase the stats, so very important. So here you can see that my alliance have 10% in alliance technology for cavalry. Then we have badge. Okay, I tried to search what is this badge. I didn't found what is this, but I saw in other players that that's also not very high. I saw people having 5, 2.5. Well, anyway, 5% is not a big important stat for might. Really, it's really small. But I'm curious to know if one of you know what is this badge, because I would really like to know. So you can put down on the comments if you have the answer. I would appreciate. If I have any news, I will put it on the comments also. Then we have the buildings. Obviously, this is gonna be the buildings that you have on your castles. Just this. You have decorate. Okay, decorate, it's gonna be about the skins that you get on your castle. So all the skins that you can get, the pendants, the skin castles, the wings, all those things, it's gonna be put on the decoration. So I have this, and also those decoration buildings, I guess they are also put into decoration, I guess. Okay, then we have dragons. So this, of course, it's going to be about the dragon, because that's why I took the Legion with my dragon. So this is just the stats that your dragon going to give you, and it's really important because now the dragon is super strong, so it's give you really nice stats. You can see it's really a lot. Then we have the equipment. So the equipment is my dragon gear right here. So also very important to upgrade your dragon gear, because you're gonna have extra stats. You can see, for example, here I have 10% more tactical might. It's really a lot. You can have HP also, so it's very important to increase it. And then we have the hero. So this is the bonus that your hero gonna give. It's gonna depend about which hero. Then we have items. So items, this is the bonus that you can, I'm going to show it actually, the bonus that you can increase in your castle, that you can pay with gems. Me, I have 25 because I have the VIP thing, but if you don't, you're going to have, I guess, 20 or something. So it's this is the item. They consider it called the item. Okay, so it's a small bonus, but still interesting. Let's go back to my report. And now, unit attributes. We were talking about, so item. Then we have Reign of Chaos. Reign of Chaos, it's the towers, the fortress that you upgrade in Eden. So this is gonna give a bonus of might and defense. So here you have. Mine is really bad because I forgot. This season I really forgot to increase my fortress on Sunday. I should do it in Sunday, but I don't know why. I was in another world and I forgot to increase them, because I always wait the last day to get the bonus from the skill of the green left, and I increase all them once. But well, this is the bonus that you get from those fortresses, the Eden fortress. Then you have technology. So of course, this is just your technology, simple. Unit specialization. So this is the towers, the spec towers. So very important. It's going to give really nice buffs. Mine is not very upgraded, but I'm going to start to work on it because it really gives high buffs. So you can see that here, for example, I have might in non-siege battles, because you can have stats in siege or out of siege battles. This is different. There's different stats. There's also stats for when you get attack from a castle. It's going to be defense, siege, and you have also stats for attack siege. So it's really different stats. And then VIP, so this is the VIP, of course. I have level 5 VIP, so I have 10%. So then, the defense is going to be the same stats. What we can have here, difference on the tactical is that we have class. So the class is the bonus that you can put, you know, those cards that you can put. I'm going to actually show it, or the rest is all the same, yes. So we're going to just show what is the class for those who don't understand it, because me, sometimes I forgot we call it like this. So it's this right here, the class. So you can choose your class. Of course, me, I'm rider, so that's why I have those bonus. And you can check here. So this is the bonus from here, because I choose. So you can choose what you want here. And me, I really boosted the tactical might, because tactical might, as I say, is really the most important stat after HP, because you don't have HP here. You can't get HP from here. You only can get here from alliance position, but not in income position. So this is the stat from here that you don't have in might, because I didn't put might. I put tactical might, and I recommend you to always choose tactical might. And then the same HP. I don't believe there's something new. It's gonna be the same. So the speed, you can see here that, for example, Lord equipment. So when you see a Lord equipment, it's this. The Lord equipment, it's gonna be this. So I had like 6, I guess. So it's gonna be, so this one gives combat speed. Yeah, it's this. You can see I have 7 combat speed. So that's the bonus I got from this. So also important to work on those things and choose the best ones. So here we come again. We are leaving and coming. So I had 7, and you can see here where it is. No, speed. Here, Lord equipment 7. So the rest building, equipment, technology, and unit spec. So we already saw. And then damage. So damage, it's really, as you can see, you can really work a lot on this. It's really small bonuses. We have 20 from technology, a little bit from Lord equipment. Maybe I need to find a better piece for here. Then the hero equipment. This bonus, the equipment 1, is a bonus when you get 6 dragon gear pieces. You get 1%. And then I think we need to reach 6. Let me check this actually. How can I check this? I believe it's gonna be here. I don't remember how I can show you this. How can I see? Okay, I found it. So as you can see here, there's damage. When you're gonna get 4 dragon masterpieces at level 5, you're gonna get a bonus of 1%. When you're gonna get 6 dragon gear pieces with level 10, you're gonna get damage and also other bonuses. So me, I have 1 because they are more than 10. And then you can see here, we're gonna stop here actually. When you get them to 6 pieces to 15, you're gonna get a bonus of 4% damage. So I don't have, because they are 12 for me. So that's the bonus of the damage. So I think we're done. I did the big lines of this. I hope I helped some of you to understand a little bit more the stats and how to increase them. And I'll see you soon for the next video. Peace out.